like you. Friends, 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 friends. Will you be my friend? Come on, let's jump and laugh and run. Will you be my friend? Come on, hey, this is so much fun. Friends, 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 friends. Meet all our friends now. There's Susie and Sizzle. Hello.
All right, good morning everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you are. I'm here today to give you like a basic makeup tutorial for beginners. All right, so join me today and just relax and keep watching. You would learn one or two things about makeup today. So I'm gonna be playing with makeup today. I want you guys to like touch up your makeup skills, and I will be giving you the lecture on it. All right, God bless you and stay tuned. So the first thing to do for your face is to always prime. You use a primer. So I'm gonna be using a Mary Kay primer today. I'm gonna use it to prime my face because I want my makeup to remain and to be flawless. All right, to stay all day and to be flawless. So I'm gonna apply the primer to my face. And I'm applying the primer, and after the primer I have to set my face. All right, so I'm gonna be setting my face with a finishing spray. So I'm gonna use a Mary Kay makeup finishing spray right here. I'm gonna use it to set my face, and this is gonna make my makeup stay all day, and it's gonna be matte. All right, so I'm using the makeup finishing spray to set my face. All right, so I already sprayed my face with this, and the next thing to do is I have to go to my brows. So you guys, we need to like get the brows right, because the brow is the major thing in makeup. The brows, the eye, you know, if the brow is well done, then your makeup comes very nice. So I'm gonna use a Mary Kay translucent powder to like prep my brow, because I want my brow to be matte, to be, you know, dry. I don't want it to be oily. I have an oily skin. So I'm gonna be using the translucent powder. All right, so this is a translucent powder. I'm putting some in the cover. So I'm using this on my brows. All right, so my brow is well it's ready to be drawn. All right, so it's dry, and that's what I'm trying to achieve. So I'm gonna take my time to sketch my brow in the right way. All right, so this is my pencil. Remember, your brows should not be like outrageous. All right, there should be dimension. So your brow should end this way. You put your pencil like this, so that means my brow should end here. All right, so and just watch. I'm gonna comb out my brows so as to make it look natural and nice. Permit me to use my mirror once in a while to see what I'm doing. I'm not gonna be talking when I'm drawing my brow, so just watch. Can you see me? All right, so I just did the outline for my brow. I'm gonna fill it in. I did this side, I'm gonna do this side, and I'm coming back to fill it in. So just all right, easy strokes. All right, so now I'm gonna fill in the brow. All right. I'm making it light. I don't want it to be too dark. I want to make it look natural. So it's gonna be easy strokes, okay? Soft strokes. All right, so I did that, and I have to go back to my brow to brush it out. I'm gonna comb it out to make it look natural. All right, so that's what I'm trying to do right now. So I'm coming like this, and I'm combing it out because I'm not gonna apply pencil to this side. It's gonna make it look very thick, and it's not gonna look natural. So I'm combing out my brow. I'm combing it out. All right, so I still see some gap, so I'm gonna put a little bit of I'm gonna fill it in a little bit. Okay. So my brow is okay right now. All right. So the brow is the one that takes the most time. So now what I need to do is to clean up. I'm cleaning up with my concealer. So I will use a lighter shade of concealer for my inner brow, and I'm gonna use the foundation of my shade for the top. Okay. So I'm gonna be using this concealer is Bronze One, Mary Kay Concealer Bronze One. I'm using that to like carve out my brow and to clean up, to make it look clean. So you don't put too much, just put a little bit on your brush, and you just need a little bit to clean up, and you'll be good to go. Permit me to use my mirror. All right. So I'm gonna put a leftover concealer on my brow. That's gonna be it's gonna serve as a primer for my eyeshadow. So before I go to the top of my brow, I'm gonna just clean up with a clean brush. I'm gonna, blend in the concealer. So I'm blending right now. I'm blending in the concealer. All right. So I blended the concealer at the bottom. I'm gonna go to my foundation, and I'm gonna use my foundation shade to clean up the top of my brow. All right, I'm carving it out and cleaning it up at the same time. All right, just watch. Just make it easy, soft and easy. You know, it's all right. So I'm coming to this side. So I'm coming to this side. I'm cleaning up the top. All right, so I need a little bit more of the foundation, so I'll just put a little bit on my brush, just a tiny little bit, to finish up with the top of my brow. Okay, so I come over here and I do this. Okay, so my brow is done. I'm just gonna, like, you know, blend it in again with a clean brush. You have to do it immediately you clean, so that it doesn't like dry up and give you the ash lines. So I think I'm good with my brows right now. So I'm gonna continue with the foundation. I'm gonna apply my foundation. So before I go ahead, I'm gonna use my concealer. I'm coming back to my concealer to put on my brow, and it's gonna prep my brow. It's gonna be like a primer for my eyeshadow. So I go like this. Okay, all right, so I put that on my eyebrow, because I'm gonna put my eyeshadow in a minute. So the next thing to do right now is to go ahead and apply my foundation. It's very important for you to know how to apply your foundation, so that it can look flawless and it could blend in well. So I'll show you a technique that you can use. You know, for a beginner, you're just you know, beginning to learn makeup, you use the foundation brush. All right, so I'm gonna use this foundation brush to apply my foundation. It's gonna make it sit right, and it's gonna make it easy for me to blend. All right, so I'll apply some foundation on my brush. Okay, and I'll go like this. I'm doing this side first, so let me go like this. So you have to be generous with your foundation. You go all the way to your ears. You come down to your neck. Remember, I'm just going to leave this little portion because I'm going to do my highlight. And I don't want too much product on my face. So I just wanted to make it look as much as possible to make it look natural. So I'm blending in the foundation. And I'm coming down to my neck. All right, so I'll go ahead and apply my foundation, the more foundation. I'm not done with the foundation. Okay, so I'll keep on blending. You can see the difference. It's covering. It's a full coverage. It's a Maxwell foundation, and it has a full coverage. All right, so I'll continue. Remember, I told you you'll bring it down to your neck. Okay. So I'm just dabbing and pushing in the foundation to my skin. I brought it down to my neck a little bit. Okay, so that is it on for the foundation. So I'm gonna use a concealer to do my highlight. I'm using a concealer, a lighter shade of concealer to do under my eye, and that's just gonna pop my eye. So I'm still going back to my same Mary Kay bronze one, light bronze concealer. All right, so I'm using this under my eye. So I'm gonna highlight my nose. All right. And my forehead. Okay. All right, so that's how it looks, and all I need right now to do is to blend. Okay, so I'm gonna blend with my brush first before I go back to my finish up with my beauty blender. So I'm gonna start blending from the bottom. See, I'm coming like this, blending in. I'll keep blending. Okay. So I'm gonna finish up with my beauty blender. It's very important to blend very well so you don't get any kind of leftover that will give you harsh lines. So this side is well blended. I'm going to the second side of my face and I'm gonna blend it. So I'll continue with my beauty blender so I could get under my eye. So I've blended under my eye. I'm gonna blend my nose. So I've blended the concealer in. So now that the concealer is in, the next thing for me to do is to set it. So I'm gonna be using the Mary Kay translucent powder to do this is it. I'm gonna be setting under my eye, and everywhere I apply the concealer, I'll put the setting powder. So this is my setting powder, and it's going under my eye. I'm blending, I'm putting the setting powder on the well blended highlight so that you can set it. Okay, so I put it on my nose like this. I put it on my forehead. On my chin. Okay. I made a mess. All right, so the next thing I'll go to, I'm just gonna go straight to my eye. All right, so I'm just gonna be using this it's a limited edition with Mary Kay, and I love it. Love this palette. This little palette right here is my favorite. So I'm just gonna go in. I'm gonna use a darker color. I'm gonna go into my outer crease and bring it in. All right, so I'll show you how. So I go like this, and I do like a little windshield motion. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go to the other side and do the same thing. All right, so my high is my inner crease is done, so I'm gonna go into my onto my brow, and I'll show you the brush. I'm using this, and I'm gonna be using the blue. I love this blue. um I'll use this blue on my brow. Okay. And I'm just gonna apply it like this. Okay. All right, so, and I'll go to the second one. I'll do the same thing. All right. All right, so my brow is done. So the next thing I'm doing right now is I'm gonna go ahead and use the same brush I used before for my outer crease, and I'm just gonna like blend it in. All right, the transition color, I'll go like that. Okay. All right, so, and that's it. I'm done with my eyebrow, and I'm gonna line my eye. Okay, the eyeliner makes a lot of difference. I love this Mary Kay black eyeliner, and I'm gonna use it to line my eye. So I'm gonna begin with my waterline. um then I will just proceed to the top. So all right, so my waterline is drawn. All right, so I'm gonna go to the top. So I'm gonna line it nicely. Okay, I made a little mess, and I can always go back and fix whatever that I see that is not right. Okay, so now the next thing for me to do, I'm gonna use my mascara. All right, my mascara is gonna make my lashes come out. All right, so I'm just gonna be using, for the purpose of this video today, I'm not using any lashes, false lashes. I'm just gonna use this Panorama, the Lash Love Panorama mascara. It's very good, and this is what you do. Can you tell the difference after using it on this eye? So I'm gonna go to the other eye in a minute, but before I do that, I'm gonna do my under. Okay, so I'll go to the next. Okay, so I already pulled out my high lashes with my Panorama mascara. If you want more, fuller volume, you can always come back later and just pull it out again with the same mascara. All right. And I'll do the same thing to the bottom. All right, so my high area is done right now. So now I'm gonna go back to my my highlight, and I'm just gonna like use my powder to like blend it and take out the translucent powder. All right, so I'm gonna be using Mary Kay pressed powder. Okay. You dust it off, and I'm gonna go like this. All right, so I'm dusting off the powder. I'm gonna use my other powder brush, and I'm gonna use this to like it's gonna go all over my face. Okay, so I'll take some of the powder again. All right, so now I have this thing. I have my powder applied, so I'm gonna use my highlighter. I'm gonna do my contour, and after doing that, I'll use my finishing bronzing powder to finish up with my look today. Okay. All right, so it's coming along, coming together. All right, so I'm gonna do my contour right now. I'll use my brush, and I'll show you this Mary Kay palette. It has all different kinds of color. My contour, my highlight, eyeshadow, everything is in here. Okay, so I'm gonna use Okay. I could use the same brush. I could use another brush. Just be creative. All right. Okay, so that's it with the contour, and I'm gonna use my highlight. All right, so I'm gonna highlight my cheek area. I will highlight my nose, and I will highlight my forehead and my chin today. All right, so bear with me. Okay, so I'm done with my contour on my highlight. Okay, so that's it for my contour and my highlight. So the next thing for me to do right now, I'm gonna blend everything in with my brush, another brush, and the bronzing powder. I love this. It's a limited edition bronzing powder from Mary Kay, and I love this so much. It has like tiny shimmers of like, is it diamond or gold? I don't know. So, but it sits very well. It blends everything in well. So I'm gonna go like this. Okay. So, and that's done. And the last thing to do for today, and I'm done, is my lips. Okay, so I'm gonna line my lip. I'm gonna be using this medium nude lip liner from Mary Kay to line my lips. I love this color. um I have to line it so it could make my lipstick stay longer and sit well. So I'm doing inside of my lips, then I'm gonna do the outer I'm gonna outline it too. So I line my lip with a medium nude. I'm gonna use a berry color to like outline the outside. Okay. So I'm gonna clean just like I cleaned my brow the other time. I'm gonna clean my lips. I'm gonna clean with a foundation of my shade to make sure that everything is nice and neat and clean. Okay, so I'm gonna clean it, and the last thing to apply will be the lipstick. So let me clean my lips right now. So I have my brush. I'll go back to my foundation and clean. So I cleaned, and the next thing to apply now is the lipstick. I'm gonna be applying I love pink. I'll be using a Mary Kay Paparazzi pink lipstick, and I'll show you before I apply it today. So this is how it looks. All right, so I love this lipstick. I'm just gonna put a little bit on my lip, and I'm smacking. Do you guys like it? I love it. Okay, so I put the lipstick on, and the final thing to do today is to use my finishing spray. So my finishing spray is gonna make my makeup stay and remain the way it is. And also I would use more mascara to just bring out my lashes. So let me use more mascara, then I'll use a finishing spray. Okay, okay, I'll put more on this side. Okay, and that's it for the mascara. Can you guys see? All right, so I'm gonna be using the Mary Kay finishing spray. I'll show you what it is. This is it. So I'm gonna use it to finish up, and after that I'm just gonna dab with a brush, and that's it. Okay, if you see any mess, if you notice any mess, you can always go back and clean up. Okay, I can always go back to clean up. All right, so, and that's it. So I'm just gonna use my brush. Oh, I almost forgot the cheek color. All right, so I'm gonna use this brush to go like this. I just want I'm patting all my makeup to make it stay. Okay, and I'm done with that, so I'll just use my cheek color and I'm finished. Like, you know, I said earlier, if you forget or omit something, you can always go back and fix it. So Okay, so that's it. Simple and basic application for beginners, makeup, you know, makeup for beginners. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, so I'm gonna still